does it make us better public speakers, or does it make us worse public speakers? Good afternoon, my name is Edgars, and today I will present to you my experiences as a public speaker. In particular, I will talk about my best experience as a public speaker and my worst experience as a public speaker. I will also rate myself as how I stand as a public speaker to this day, in order for you, my audience, to be able to utilize the skills that will sure help you in a lifetime course. I'm credible for this source because of my former experience as a public speaker and as a performer, as a former member of a jazz band that's performed over the course of a year. My best experience as a public speaker happened throughout my student career. In high school, it was an oral presentation. The thing that made this particular presentation the best one was that I was able to engage in eye contact with my audience. I was able to speak clearly, coherently, and loud enough that my audience could hear it. I was also able to send my message clearly by appealing to my audience emotions. Overall, these concepts are the concepts that made this particular presentation the best one I've ever had. My worst experience with public speaking also happened throughout my student career at high school. It was an informative Google Drive presentation about President Bush Jr. Normally, these type of presentations have factual information, something that I failed to do. I confused my audience by giving them the wrong information. I was stuttering, I was shaking, my level of confidence was going down, and finally, the thing that made it just the worst presentation of all is that my visual elements were completely inappropriate and highly unusable. These concepts were the concepts that made that particular presentation the worst presentation of all times. The way I stand today as a public speaker, from a scale to 1 to 10, is between level 7 and level 8. My strengths as a public speaker is that I'm able to speak clearly, coherently, and at a regular pace. I'm able to appeal to my audience emotions, and my confidence level is greater. My weaknesses as a public speaker are that I fail to make eye contact with my audience, and sometimes I get a little bit nervous and I start shaking. The way I can fix this problem is by breathing deeply to the point of relaxation, keeping a clear mind, and having confidence in my work. And those are the reasons why I will rank myself that way as of today as a public speaker. Finally, now that I've presented to you my best experience and my worst experience as a public speaker, you guys will find out that you guys have these skills already. You guys already have the skills that I've talked about. You guys have them in your mind. You guys need to utilize them in order to... Thank you for your time.